Hey everyone. This will be my first video here on my channel, and I figured what better for my first video than NHL 20 Be a Pro. So I figured let's just get right into it. Let's get through this as quickly as possible because the creation system is the same as it always is. And if you are an avid player of NHL by EA Sports, you know that it's not very unique, I guess. There's not a lot to offer. And I would use number 99, but thanks to Wayne Gretzky, I cannot pick that number since he was amazing and had his whole number retired league-wide in the NHL. So I will go with number 98. And then I always pick hybrid for the player type. I don't really know if it makes a difference. So I just pick hybrid. And then for play-by-play name, I will obviously pick, where is it? There it is, Scott. So this is Everett Scott, goalie, 98, hybrid play style, and play-by-play name, of course, Scott. So now we will go to details, and we'll do right-handed, goalie stance 7, 6'1", 200 pounds, sometimes a fighter, December 7th, because that is my birthday, and we will go to the letter M and find Mesa, there it is, because I was born in Mesa, Arizona. So we are not from Canada, we are from Arizona, as I just said. Could get there, thank you. And keep colors when traded, that is not very important to me, I can always change the colors. Appearance, we're going to fly through this because it's the same I've always done over the past few years. Go all the way up to number 8 because that is closest to what I look like in real life. And that's kind of what everyone does. At least most people, they kind of make their character after themselves. And then, even though these are already selected, I just like to select them just to make sure that it is on that. Because this is EA after all, you never know with them. So, just want to be 100% certain. But like I said, I'm just trying to fly through this so we can get to the first game in the CHL. I'm not gonna pick a specific team. All I know is that it'll be a team in the WHL, but what team exactly, I do not know. Most of the time I just randomize it and fly through all the teams, and whichever one it lands on after I stop scrolling through them is the one I pick. So obviously playoff beard max length, you do the full, and then, well, I guess you don't have to, but I feel like that's kind of what everyone does. But anyway, that's pretty much what my guy looks like. That is Everett Scott right there. And then since I'm not on an actual team yet, I'm not going to mess with the equipment or anything. Besides, that'll just take too long, so we're not going to play through an entire CHL season. We're just going to start in the Memorial Cup. And like I said, we'll be in the WHL, and I'm just going to fly through it, and whichever one I land on is the one that we will go to. And I will stop now. Vancouver Giants. Alright, let's see how we do with them. So I will do medium. I believe that's the competitive type of play for the AI, and we'll change the settings here quick. I'm not going to mess with sliders or anything like that. We'll do 8 minutes. All-star difficulty, be a pro, swimming penalty off. Everything else there looks good. Advanced settings. I like to change these to best of 7 and then 5-minute 3-on-3 then shootout, just because I want to know that the playoff series length is that, and then season tiebreaker is that, because like I said earlier, this is EA. You never know what they're gonna do. Make sure that the scoreboard's right and everything looks good on my side of things. So let's start our career with the Vancouver Giants in the CHL. And winning the Memorial Cup, I don't really think improves your overall draft chances. I know obviously if you're a skater and you score a crap ton of goals, then obviously you're going to go first overall. But to be honest, I really don't want to go first overall because I don't really want to play for the Devils. But I guess I'll go wherever I go, and I'm not going to complain. All that matters is I get into the NHL. But anyway, let's into the first game. It's Memorial Cup time. Bring your A game. This is it, the goal that every team in the CHL strives for. The Vancouver Giants are in the Memorial Cup. First things first, we have to beat the Halifax Mooseheads if we want to secure a spot in the finals. You'll be off to the NHL entry draft shortly, so a strong performance here will certainly get you noticed by the scouts in attendance. Go for it. This is your big chance to impress the NHL. Okay, listen up. My sources tell me that several key franchises are looking for a hybrid goalie to draft. You have to show them you know how to play this game at a high level and show upside with your skills. The Memorial Cup is your chance to shine and prove to them you can grow into a franchise player in the future. So, just to kind of speed things along, I'm going to play the third period only. Probably when I get to like the preseason and stuff, I will play full games. But I just kind of want to get through this as quickly as possible because this is the least interesting stuff. This is the games that don't really matter. So first period, we're up 2-0. Second period, still up 2-0. So my team is doing pretty good. So anyway, we are going to jump into this game against the Halifax Mooseheads in the third period. So hopefully we can win this game still. Hopefully I don't come in and just jack everything up. But I have not played an NHL game for a while. It's been a good handful of months. I got tired of the same old crap with NHL 19, so I stopped playing it and figured I'd wait and see what was different with this game.
Here we go. Third period is underway.
So now here we are. Nice save by Gravel or Gravel, however you pronounce it, right off the bat here in the third period. One thing I do really like about this game so far, the little that I've played it, is that new commentator, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but nice save there. I love Doc Emmerich and Eddie Olczyk, but well, there goes the shot. Anyway, I love Doc Emmerich and Eddie Olczyk in real life games. It's just in these games they just didn't seem energetic at all. I mean, at least not Doc. And for anyone who's a NHL fan who's watched a few games where Doc Emmerich has commentated, you know that he's energetic pretty much from start to finish. So when you just had to listen to him say the same boring lines over and over again every year, it just kind of got old and it just didn't really feel like he was really invested into it. So it's nice to hear a new guy commentating, so at least it's a difference that EA is doing. So at least you know that they're changing and improving some stuff. So gotta give them credit for the things that they are fixing. But another year where they haven't really done anything to the single player modes, unfortunately. But what can you do? You just gotta take what you get. Enjoy it for what it's worth. Anyway, hopefully I don't give up another one. Surprised I didn't do that right then. But I have tested out Be a Pro a couple times. I tried it once with a goalie and once with a skater, and it just kind of, I just wanted to see what all was different with like the animations and stuff like that. And not really anything is different, kind of like me and everyone else suspected. The only thing really different that I noticed was obviously the commentators, and then they have a few new animations, and obviously the scoreboard and all that's different. But the only thing that they really added to like the character customization stuff for like a skater was a shot animation selection, which is nice. It's a little different. But goalies, they didn't really do anything different customization-wise. They did supposedly improve on how goalies react to certain like shots from players and stuff like that. So hopefully that is noticeable in single-player goalie mode instead of just like normal AI goalies. But just a little I have played, I have felt like it has been a little bit different receiving certain shots with your goalie. So hopefully that's a good thing. Oop, nice pass it out. Don't want to freeze it. My guy's right there. Nice save. So far doing pretty good. Gave up that stupid goal right at the beginning, but what can you do? Nice shot there. Gravel stops it. Just under 13 minutes to go here in the third period. We're still up 2-1, so sucks that I blew the shutout right away, but you know, I haven't played in a while, and I'm just a low overall in general, so doesn't surprise me that I gave up the goal right away. Nice snag. Oh, tried to pass it out, but they blew the whistle. That guy was wide open on my left, so didn't want to freeze it if I didn't have to. It's over and done with. So. Oh, thought that one was going in, but I just got the toe on it by the looks of it. Get it out of here, please. Thank you.
Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. And that's taken
nice
by
interception there by the Mooseheads.
Along the half wall with the puck.
So far, pretty good game. Gave up, like I said, gave up that stupid goal, but everything else has been pretty good. Whoa, didn't like that. That was weird. At least it's out. Now they gotta reset.
Pass back to the point. Oh, that just goes wide.
Surprised that didn't go in.
Just misses the net, but really the scoring chance is not dangerous if you can't get the puck at the goaltender.
I'd really appreciate if my team could score another goal, so we have a 2-goal cushion. I'm not very comfortable with this 1-goal lead here.
And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up.
I was gonna say that kind of looked like a delayed penalty. So this could be interesting.
You feel like you're innocent on most every penalty, but this one
could be very interesting.
God, did you really have to call it?
Nice save there. First shot on the penalty kill, and I save it. Got it out of the zone. Let's try it again, shall we? I thought that was going to bounce in after I made the initial save. Nice job there. Got it out of the zone. Got to reset, get out of here. Dump it around. Not going to go for it. Not going to risk anything stupid happening. Don't want to get hit with EA cheese, that's for sure.
Carries it across the line. Skates in behind the cage.
That's close in front, and tipped it in front by the looks of it. Tie game now. So hopefully my team can score. Just under 9 left in the third. They're not too bad. Could be a lot worse. Oh, there we go. Took the lead right back. That's what we need to do. Nice job. And let's hope that we can hold this lead now and not give up another goal. But I'd say that second goal that I let in was a lot better than the first one I let in. Obviously, I don't want to let in any goals, but the first one I let in was just really stupid. Second goal, there was really nothing I could do. I was just out of position and it got tipped in front, so it was just a good play by the Mooseheads.
Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Handles it along the blue line. And there's the save.
My teammate almost knocked it in the net there. I think if this would have been NHL 19, I'm pretty sure my goalie would have ended up knocking that in the rest of the way. Because see, I initially made the stop, but my teammate tried to like bat it out of midair or something. I don't really know what happened there. All that matters is it did not go in. So I don't know why they still do stupid passes like that though. Why would you pass it back towards your goalie like that? When there's opposing players near your goalie, I don't know why you'd ever pass it back like that.
Just wide. And a poke check knocks the puck away.
Here we go, got out of the zone.
Moves the puck along the half.
So I think for this video I will just do this game, and then on my own time I will do the next two, and then if we don't make the Memorial Cup game, I will just do the draft and then first preseason game. But if we do make the Memorial Cup, I'll obviously play that, then do the draft. But I guess it just depends. So this depends on where we end up.
Quick pass over to Nielsen.
But
Nielsen's got it against the boards. Puts it up front.
I'm just excited to be playing NHL again. You know, even though I did get tired of NHL 19 because it was just constantly the same old stuff over and over again, I was just getting tired of the repetitiveness of it. It is nice to be playing a different, well, not really different, but just NHL again. It is nice to be playing it again, especially because they do change little odds and ends every year. Well, another power play for the Mooseheads, so this could be a very interesting final 4 minutes.
And he's heading to the box for two for tripping on this one. This is such a bad penalty to take because you put
we just have to see how it plays out. But
down,
hopefully NHL 20 is fun and exciting, and you can play it for hours and hours of time. When I first started playing these games back with NHL 15, I believe, when it first came over to the PS4, I played that non-stop, and then it was the same with 16, and then NHL 17 I started to realize, oh, all these videos of people complaining about everything being similar. That was close, but I started to realize that all these videos of people hating on the NHL games because they're just copy-paste every year. I didn't really believe it with NHL 15 and 16 because those were the really first experiences I had with the game, especially going from NHL 15 on PS4, which like had absolutely nothing on it, and then going to NHL 16, which had a lot more to offer gameplay-wise. I didn't really notice like any of the negative stuff that everyone else who made videos on the games noticed. But then NHL 17 came out, and NHL 18 and NHL 19 came out, and you really noticed that, no, all those people, they are not making up stuff when they say that these games are just repeats of the previous years. A lot of people always say that NHL 14 is the last time that there was a good like single player career mode. And not too long ago, I bought NHL 14 to like see what all the fuss was about for the Live the Life mode or whatever it was called. Live the Life, I think. And I mean, okay. I made the save. It just bounced into my net. But anyway, the Live the Life, I enjoyed it. It just, after a while too, that just kind of felt like it was just the same too. So if EA could do something like that again, but modernize it a little bit and add new and exciting things to do within the Live the Life mode, I think it'd be pretty interesting. But we'll probably just get the same stuff for years until someone finally decides to change it. But you can't complain. We don't have to get these games from EA, but they still make them, so I guess all you can do is just be thankful that they still make them.
Brings the puck into the offensive end now. On the doorstep, denied.
Nice save by Gravel there.
He makes the glove stop right from the slot. That's a dangerous chance.
Hopefully we don't have to go to overtime, but if we do, we do. Nothing you can do about it. I just don't like being a goalie in overtime or shootout because I really get antsy and nervous in those situations because one goal could end it, and I don't want to be the one responsible for that. So but it's looking like we might be going to overtime, but I guess if we do go to overtime, we'll just have to practice patience and stay calm. Because every other year that I've played as a goalie in like overtime or shootouts, I just get so nervous, and like every little move that the opposing team makes, like if they're on the left, I'm completely over on the left side of the net, and if they move the puck just slightly to the right, I slide all the way over the other side of the net and then leave the left side completely open and eventually get scored on. But hopefully I can not do that. I gotta realize that don't have to be spazzed out. Just stay calm and focus, and hopefully everything goes the way I want it to, which would be me winning. But you can't win them all, unfortunately.
Sends it over, and a stick in the lane ends that threat. On the attack along the boards.
It looks like that'll do it here for regulation time. So I let in 3 goals, but that we shouldn't have let in that third one because I did initially make the save. So, but anyway, let's hope overtime is in our favor. Usually, if your team wins the face-off, that means they win. I've noticed that a lot in other people's videos. And then I've also noticed that when the opposing team wins the face-off, they win. But that was with a skater be a pro, not goalie. But hopefully we win.
Along the half wall with the puck. Here's a chance.
That was a good opportunity there.
Pass stolen in the open ice.
My teammates are playing pretty good at keep away right now, staying in their zone.
Slides it over with pace to Nielsen.
Just as I say that, they have to prove me wrong.
Huge steal in his own end.
Well, maybe not.
From off the wall and onto
Just
his
had to scare me a little bit, I guess.
The Mooseheads get a hold of the puck along the boards. Nice pass. Moves the puck along the half wall. And he loses both
nice
the
hit
puck
on the
and his
boards
balance
there.
after that hit.
But for the draft, I don't care if I get drafted first overall. If I do, that's great. If I don't, that's fine. I'd prefer not, because I don't really feel like playing for the New Jersey Devils. Just because I have a strange feeling they're going to simulate like crap, and I don't plan on playing all 82 games. I do plan on simulating a few of them. And even if when I just play the third periods of the games that I'm in, I just have a strange feeling that the simulation wouldn't be good for them during that either. I wouldn't mind going second overall or third overall, just because then I know I'd go to the Rangers or the Blackhawks.
Vancouver's got a hold of the puck.
It'd be really cool if I could go third overall, because Chicago is my favorite team. I don't think I've ever actually been drafted by them going through the Memorial Cup tournament. Hey, we got the power play. Hopefully we can score on it. Hooking. So, we got 2 minutes. Hopefully we can capitalize. Take this game. Now, another YouTuber that I watch, he does Be a Pro goalie mode. He's done it for a couple years now, and 5-on-3, even better. But as I was saying, another YouTuber that I watch, he does Be a Pro goalie mode, and he has scored goalie goals good handful of times. And I would do it, but I have a strange feeling I would miss and just make a total fool of myself, so I'm not going to do that, because I can do that just fine without trying to do something stupid. But anyway, hopefully we can get a goal here and end it. I mean, if we can't score with a 5-on-3 in overtime, I don't know what we're doing. And there's another penalty right there for a hooking again. The Halifax Mooseheads are just trying to take all their players off the ice and send them to the bench. Seriously, if we cannot score with this 5-on-3, I don't know what we're going to do. There you go, pal. Do something good with it, please. Sends a pass over. Takes the feed. Phenomenal save with the bounced off the glove of gravel there, or gravel. I really don't know how to pronounce it. Probably gravel, or gravel. Like I said, I really don't know. It doesn't really matter.
That puck's near the blue line. It's got to get out.
And a great save. Clearing attempt. They clear the zone after a ton of pressure.
It didn't look like the puck was ever going to get over the blue line. Finally, they just pitch it out.
Sends it across. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Rips it. And that's blocked.
There we go. Finally got it done there. That's a pretty good game. I wish I wouldn't have let in those 3 goals, but 2 of them I don't really think were my fault. Especially that third one, because I literally made the save and it just bounced in the net. But what can you do? We still won, that's all that matters. And I do like these new animations where you can clearly see the goals. In previous years they'd have terrible replays. They'd show the guy scoring the goal and the camera would be facing like the crowd and you wouldn't be able to see anything. It was just really bad, but they do make little improvements every year, and the replay system that they have this year I do like. But anyway, we finished with all greens. That's very rare for me, so don't expect that. Anyway, see the 3 stars of game. All our teammates. Wait, no, never mind. Third player. The game is from the Mooseheads. Anyway, we are going to go back to main menu, and we will end it. So So there we go. Alright, well, we're taking on the Huskies in the next game. I don't think I will be doing that one on camera. I'll probably, like I said, I'll probably do the, well, if I said it, I don't remember if I said it or not, but with the next 2 games, I'll probably do them on my own time, and then if we make it to the Memorial Cup game, I will do that, then the draft, or if we don't make it to the Memorial Cup game, I will just do the draft and then the first game of the preseason when we get to the NHL. So anyway, that'll do it for this video. That'll do it for my first video, I should say. If you enjoyed it, I'd appreciate it if you left a like on the video, and if you feel ever so kind, be sure to subscribe. But anyway, hopefully I see you back in the next video, and take care. See ya.